finally, inside the main compartment of this kit, we have a whole lot more. You can see already for even a small kit we've packed a lot out. I carry a secondary knife, the old saying, 2 is 1 and 1 is none. This is a Gerber. It's a very, very good knife. It's razor blade sharp, and it's good for any kind of small jobs like whittling. I also carry a couple of bandanas with me. This is a longer one that'll fit down the back of my neck. This is a shorter one that I just put on if I just want to get my hair, what little of it there is, out of my face. Also in this bag I carry a sling. I made this sling out of 550 paracord, and I don't really hunt animals very much, but it's a good little toy to play with and to practice out in the bush, and it gives me a lot of things that I can do. Also in here is a pair of knee-high pantyhose. I'm not a funny kind of guy. Knee-highs are really good to put on underneath of your socks. They'll stop you from getting blisters. You can wear the regular pantyhose. I just wear the knee-highs. You can also use these to filter acorns. If you're trying to make acorn bread, you can use them to pre-filter your water before you put it into your bottle to get out any of the major debris. You can use it as a different kind of a carrier if you're carrying nuts or if you're gathering berries. So it will help you out in a lot of ways. So a pair of knee-highs, it packs up very, very small, very lightly, and will be of a big benefit to you out there in the bush. Also, I carry 4 hanks. These are 25 foot apiece, and these are just a nylon cord. These are not paracord, these are just a nylon cord. This is a good cord, it's strong. The only thing you have to do with this is when you cut it, you really can't cut it. You need to burn the ends so that it doesn't unravel, because it will unravel immediately. But it's a very strong cord. You could put up a tarp, you could put up a tent, and so I carry these. One of the reasons I carry 100 foot of this with is because it's much lighter than standard paracord. However, I do also carry in here a couple of hanks of paracord. I think this is a 10 foot, this is a 25 foot hank, and then I have a larger, I believe this is a 50 foot hank of paracord. So I have plenty of cordage to work with out in the bush. If you've ever made cordage, you know that it's something you really want to carry with you. It's a little difficult to make, not impossible, and actually a lot of fun. But if you need to make a lot of cordage in a short period of time, it's better to carry it with you. I also carry with me a waterproof bag, and inside that waterproof bag I have a Peterson's Field Guide to Edible Wild Plants. Now this will cover my food needs, so we've got shelter, fire, water, and food all covered. And this will cover my food needs out in the bush. Even if you're an expert, it's a good idea to have some kind of a reference guide to be able to say, okay, that's exactly what this is. Especially if you're in a crisis situation, because sometimes you'll be nervous, you'll be maybe bordering on hypothermia or bordering on dehydration. You may not make wise decisions, so it's always good to carry something like an edible guide with you in the bush. I also have the obligatory duct tape roll with me, and what I've done here, this is probably about 50 foot of duct tape, more than enough to fix up a tarp, probably enough to build myself a boat if I really needed to. So there's plenty of duct tape in there. I carry that in the bottom of my pack. And then there's a little compartment on the inside here. This Mora has nice pouches inside on both sides, and I carry a couple other things with me. Some wet ones, again, for hygiene. That goes over with my personal kit. I also have some moleskin. We talked before about the importance of taking care of your feet. You don't want to get blisters when you're hiking in the bush. And if I do begin to get a blister or a hot spot, I can take this moleskin, cut a small piece off. It attaches right to your foot and adheres to it, and you can use it. It's kind of like a big Band-Aid. Very inexpensive. I think this moleskin costs $2 at Walmart, and it's a good thing to have in your kit so that you don't get blisters on your feet. Then I also carry a Fresnel lens. You've seen this in some of our other productions. That Fresnel lens is great at starting fires. It's also good for me because I wear reading glasses to be able to read my wild edibles guide a little bit easier. Finally, I have a notebook This is a notebook my little girl gave me. So it does a couple of different things for me. Number one, it gives me some hope. If I was in a crisis situation, I can remember my little girls and how much they mean to me, my wife, and that would help me out. But it also gives me the opportunity to be able to write, to put down notes, thoughts, and ideas. And I go through one of these notebooks every few weeks out in the bush. So you can see there's 1, 2, 3 compartments with 2 interior flaps here, and there's a flap on the inside of this compartment and 2 little straps to hold things in this compartment. So this is a very nice setup kit. There's also a little keychain in here if you have keys. If I get out of the car, I can put my keys in here. They'll sit right in the bottom of the pack. Also on the bottom of the pack, there are a few holes. If I was to take a dive in the pond or to fall into a stream crossing it, this will let the water out so it wouldn't ruin my gear, and it would give me a lot of help there. Finally, on the back end of this is another pouch. This is a final pouch, and this pouch is actually a concealed weapon carry. This is just a P22, Walther P22, and I carry that locked and loaded. And that slips in here. It's got cushioning in there to protect the gun. It's got a snap on there. If I'm just going around, I'll usually carry this snap. If I get into a situation, I'll unsnap it, and I wear it with a reverse pull so I can pull it out that way. And I've also taken and I've put in a little pouch on the top of the strap, and that pouch just holds another clip. So I've got another clip available to me, and that's pretty effective way to be able to carry concealed. So this is the Maxpedition Remora. This is my everyday carry. This is what I normally take if I'm out in the bush. Again, you can see there's a lot in here to cover a lot of bases. You may carry everything I carry, you may carry less, you may carry more. That's okay. Whatever's comfortable for you is what's important. I am David Wendell with Bushcraft on Fire. We hope you'd enjoyed this segment on mini kits and how to carry your everyday equipment with you. If you have comments, please feel free to post them, or if there's a video that you'd like to see, let us know on our homepage. We'd love to do what it is that you need or that you're looking for to learn a little bit more of. Have a great day, and we'll see you on another video soon.